Well, it was a surreal Sunday at Torrey Pines as the greater sports world learned of the tragic helicopter crash that took the lives of NBA superstar Kobe Bryant and his teenage daughter Gianna, among others. The news, it was shocking. It hit home to many of the biggest names in the golf world. Let's show you how they weighed in on social media, heavy on their hearts. Brooks Koepka, the #1 guy in the game, saying Kobe was his hero growing up. He woke up every day and saw this quote every time he opened his phone. It's all about mental toughness and the hard times throughout his whole life, saying rest in peace, Kobe. Also this from Justin Thomas, echoing those sentiments to the Mamba. You will forever be an idol to me. A lot of sports stars doing exactly this all across social media, not just golf, but Rory McIlroy taking to Twitter, devastated by the news of Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and the others who perished in that terrible helicopter crash, outpouring of mourning in the wake of the tragedy, saying Mamba forever. Well, Tiger Woods also recalled Kobe's ultimate toughness, calling him the ultimate competitor. So let's bring in the rest of our team in Studio AP. Damon Hack, what do you take away from how this news has impacted the world of sports and some of the biggest names in golf?
LT, it's impacted the golf world greatly. I think the golf world's done a wonderful job paying tribute to Kobe Bryant, someone they respected as a competitor. There's been a lot of ties and links between Tiger Woods and Kobe Bryant. They both kind of came to prominence in Southern California. Child prodigies who absolutely would do anything possible to win. There's a toughness and tenacity that they shared, and you two competed at the height of Tiger Woods' power. I'm curious, what links did you see between these two men? Because they both epitomize greatness and mental toughness.
Not knowing a whole lot, not being a Lakers fan, obviously I knew who Kobe was and all that, but I knew of his work ethic, and that's a part of being great, but that's not all of it. I mean, yes, you have to work hard to get there, but I think what Tiger and Kobe, or what Tiger sees in other true great athletes that he sees in himself, is it's either an absolute desire, will to win, or the complete hatred of losing. And that's more where it is. So I want to win so badly that nothing's going to stand in my way on the back nine or on the final minute of the biggest game or the biggest golf tournament there is. And it's not because of the hardest work they put in. They do work hard and they work smart, but it's that it's either the will to win or the despising losing so badly.
And the way they finish.
Yeah.
I think that, gosh, when you think about Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, some of the great basketball players, LeBron James, they're not afraid to have the ball at the end.
Oh, yeah.
And Tiger Woods was never afraid to have the putt at the end. The fearlessness that the greatest athletes show when all the chips are down, and this is your time to shine, the way that Tiger had went through majority of his career finishing off golf tournaments parallels the way that Kobe Bryant finished off games. The knack of being able to do it when everything matters most. And you're right, Damon, you talk about the parallels of Southern California and the child prodigy and so forth, but both Tiger and Kobe have this ability to never be complacent.
Yeah.
The best at their craft, and complacency was never an option. Yeah. And I think that takes a special person, special athlete to never relinquish to, I've got this, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to rest on my laurels. No, I'm going to still drive to be better than I am today, which is better than anyone else I'm playing with.
Having never been a professional athlete, I can't even begin to imagine the lifestyle that you have to undertake to have the sacrifice, the determination, the sheer hard work to get to the top. And you both were professional athletes. Can you try and describe exactly the lifestyle that you have to decide to take on to reach those kind of levels that they have done?
Extraordinarily selfish. And if you do, get lucky enough to meet someone and have a family, they have to be that much more special also. I think of Barbara Nicholas. They have to understand that I'm not going to get what I want. I'm not marrying a normal person. Right. I'm marrying somebody that is extraordinary in what they do. They got to this point before I met them. I'm not going to expect that to change. So the role that their significant other plays, to good and bad, is extraordinarily important. But yeah, it's just the so sure of yourself and ultra selfish. You don't get to that position by accident.
And you do have to put the time and the hours in. Kobe famously showing up at 2 o'clock to start working out before 7:30 tip. I mean, getting himself into a lather, sweating, actually practicing basketball moves as if he was going up against 5 other players. And one of my favorite anecdotes about Tiger was height of power. Anthony Kim won for the first time in Charlotte. They showed up for a tournament, and Tiger was there on the range at like 9 a.m. And AK was like, hey, I'd love to play a practice round with you. And Tiger was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Tiger had already played. He 5:30, 5:30 to 8:30, and he was done. And just the time that you have to put in to say, no I will not be dotted, no T will not be crossed. I mean, to be that great, you do have to be selfish. You do have to put the time in, hour after hour, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And there's only a handful of athletes that we've come across that could do it and not be complacent. Tom Brady comes to mind. Tiger, with everything that's happened, wanted to come back and keep doing this. It's such a unique quality, and it really, really separates the greats of all time from just the greats.
Yeah, even the likes of Serena Williams, Novak
Yes.
Djokovic. I mean, in every sport you look at, there is that tiny, tiny handful of athletes who just seem to be able to rewrite the history books and take it to the next level. But how rare is it to find talent like that?
It's extremely rare. It goes back to competitors in the sport almost knowing how the result is going to, how it's all going to end. I mean, when Tiger was in his power, Robert, you can speak to this like I can. On Sunday, it was a foregone conclusion. It was extremely rare that he didn't close a tournament out. Just like with Kobe Bryant, it was extremely rare if he had the ball coming down the stretch that something special was going to happen. And you just don't see that very often. You can pick and choose between all the sports, and there's just a handful of athletes in each sport that you can attach that mantra to, that they're going to find a way to win.
Yeah, the amount of confidence you have to be able to draw from knowing you're the best in the world. I don't think I'm the best. I'm not trying to fool myself. I'm not trying to spew some sports psychologist's mantra. I'm the best in the world, and I know it. I can't imagine that kind of confidence. When you stand over the most important shot of your life, and you're Kobe, and you know, I'm the best in my sport right now, period. So when I get the ball, yeah, I'm going to make it because I know who I am.
These are rare human beings. We've been lucky to watch so many of them compete at the highest level in sports. Sunday is such a sad day for sports fans, really for people around the world, mourning the loss of Kobe Bryant and 8 other souls, including his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna.